it's me, Nancy, today. My car is warming up. It's negative 26 degrees outside, so I'm going to make some soup in the meantime. I'm just going to make lentil soup. Now, because it's flu season, and I don't want to get the flu, I'm going to use garlic from the container. Well, I always use it from the container. But I'm going to use a lot of garlic. So I'll put this in there. Oops, looks like I need a little more coconut oil. Well, I burned the other stuff, so I had to start with a new pot. So I added 2 big onions and the garlic and about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. You can use whatever oil of your choice. Now I just added a thing of these. Onions, shallots, that's what they are, right? You tell I like onions? Okay, and then I'm going to add some beans, what are they called? Okay, so now I'm going to add 3 cups of water. Maybe I'll just add 6 cups of water. That's not 6, is it? And then I'll add a 1/2 cup of lentils. And I'll bring that to a boil. Okay, now I'm going to add a bay leaf. And I'm going to add a bunch of turmeric. It helps dissolve the plaque in your brain if you have Alzheimer's. And I'm going to add some cumin. I'm going to stir it around and bring it to a boil. And then when it's cooking, while it's cooking, I'm going to add all my vegetables. I'm going to add carrots and celery and cabbage, and let's see what else I've got. Maybe some potatoes. I'll just add any vegetables I have here. I have some mushrooms. I'll add some mushrooms. Okay, so, and then we'll have this amazing dinner. It takes about 1/2 hour to 45 minutes for the lentils to cook. And in that time, I'll be adding all my vegetables, and then I'll add enough water to cover it. And then I'll show you more when it's ready, or later. So I'll just cover this and bring it to a boil, and then I'll turn the burner down. Actually, I'm going to go to church, so I'm just going to turn the burner off. And I think it should be ready when I'm done. When I get back. When I get back, I'll add all my vegetables. And taste it, make sure it's got enough of these wonderful spices. Bye-bye. Okay, so I turned it off and let it sit. And that's what it looks like, but those are still hard little lentils. So I'm turning it back on now. And I'm going to add some mushrooms. Just adding whatever vegetables I have. Hard to do with one hand, but I'm managing. Okay, so adding some mushrooms, and let's see what else we have here. I cut up some zucchinis, and I'll add them. Of course, this is going to be too much, so now I'm going to have to change it into a bigger pot. Add more water. I have a hard time cooking small batches. I think it's time for some more water, don't you? Okay, I changed pots. It's boiling now. I've added more water. It's boiling now. And I cut up some carrots, and these are going to go in. Okay, do you know that when you cut up celery, you can just cut it like that? Just cut through all of it? Anyway, I'm going to add this celery. I haven't turned the heat down because I'm imagining that it's going to reduce the temperature as I add all this stuff. But you have to stir lentils from time to time so they don't get burned on the bottom. It's hard to do all this with one hand, you know. Okay, so now, see, it did lower the temperature a bit. Isn't that going to be an awesome soup? Okay, I'm going to add some more water. Okay, so now it's got more water in it. I'll let this come to a boil. And there are other vegetables I have. I have cabbage. I think I'll put some cabbage in. Okay, so when you do a cabbage, you have to wash it, and then you can take off these outside leaves. It's easier with two hands, of course. Everything on the inside is going to be clean. There you go. So now what you can do, in the middle, there's going to be a pointed area in the middle, which is part of the stem, which is not very tasty. It comes up to about here. So you can cut all along everywhere. Now, of course, cabbage is in layers. So if you make one slice, you're going to get a layer, and then you're going to have to cut that up. So what I like to do is I will pick a side, and I'll just cut it like this, so that when I get ready to slice it off, these are already cut. You see how that works? So those are already cut. And you don't have to worry about chopping them in little pieces. I'm going to go deeper here. See, and then I'll slice it off, okay? I slice those off. Now see how it comes off in layers? Then you have to chop this up. And I want to show you the stem. See, the stem is down here. See how it raises up inside there? So this is, you can cut a little closer than that if you want to that big stem, but I would say that this part in here is what you usually find too strong. Okay, see that? Cut very simply. See what happens when you cut through it all? They all flake off into their own pieces, similar to onions. So this is going to go in here now. Okay. So now we'll stir it. And see what cabbage can be put in near the end. Now look at these lentils. Look at how they've opened up. Isn't that interesting? Now there's something else that you can add, which are quinoa. If you like, or you don't have to. Now you've got all that garlic in the bottom. Now when you eat it, you need to find that big bay leaf and remove that bay leaf. or make sure nobody gets it in their bowl. Is that it? There it is, right there. See, these grow on a bush in Florida, in Texas. Bay leaf. So there it is. It's going to cook down now. Okay, I'm going to add some potatoes. I cut up a few big potatoes. And none of these quantities really matter. It's what you've got. And the taste will change according to which vegetable is prominent. But potatoes break up and give you a nice creamy sauce in between. There, isn't that lovely? So I'll cover this up. Doesn't fit, so that means it's going to drip down the sides. Unless you want to turn it upside down. Anyway, we'll turn this down and let it cook for a while. Okay. I didn't pressure cook it, but I just put it in there. So let's see how it looks now. Put my big knife here. There we go. Beautiful soup. I added a bit of salt. As you stir it, stuff will dissolve a bit and your broth will get thicker. Potatoes will dissolve a little bit. I'll taste it. It tastes good, but it needs more. It needs more turmeric because we added so much water to it. And it needs a little more cumin. Oops, big chunk. The bay leaf can come out now. Needs more salt. How do you clean your palate? Is it with lemon juice? Let's try it again. Yeah, that's good. Okay, see you later. Bye. You can do this at home. Results may differ. I think it needs lemon pepper. Now we'll check it out again. You want to taste it? What did you think? Yeah, that was better. Okay, you can do this at home. Results will differ.